Hello, my name is Jim Potyka, and I want to share with you why Barbara and I support the stewardship program here at San Pedro Presbyterian. It's been a couple of decades since I spoke about stewardship to the congregation, and I'm not a theologian, but a retired physician. For background, I've been a member of this church since 1977, almost exactly 45 years to the date. My children were confirmed here. Our family had a funeral here and weddings. We're invested in this church and its members. I was also stewardship chair for more than 10 years, and a lot has changed in the manner in which we now approach stewardship compared to when I first became stewardship chair in the early 80s. Our focus then being assured that every member received a box of envelopes and developing events like an every member canvas when the church officers, usually on a Sunday afternoon, actually visited members in their home for stewardship reasons. It was a pretty pragmatic program at the time. We were not focused on the true spiritual meanings of stewardship, which are the most important part of giving and for which I'm now aware. For me personally, I have learned to interpret stewardship differently than when we were concerned about envelopes. I realized that a biblical steward is someone entrusted with the property of the owner, and the person is expected to manage that property wisely. For each of us, giving is a portion of that property you manage and that you actually give away. On an individual basis, stewardship is the responsibility we all have to wisely manage the total amount of God's gifts, and incidentally, most of which you keep. I recently read that no two Presbyterian churches are alike, but they do have common characteristics, one of which is they tend to do poorly on stewardship. For many church leaders, it is all about fundraising. I think we may have had that mindset 40 years ago, and that is not the case today. Things have changed, and at this time and place, one important stewardship issue is having a vision about your church. We wrote about this very issue when the mission study report was done that helped bring Brian to San Pedro. I believe that vision is emerging here at San Pedro in a subtle but powerful way. Barbara and I are excited about the continued development of this vision, and we hope you are too. And I'm asking you to invest in that vision with us. With all of our combined congregational talent, support, time, and participation, and yes, finances, we believe that we will continue to bring the glory of God to San Pedro, a church truly built on the rock many years ago. Please prayerfully consider your gift this year, and thank you for being part of our faith family here at San Pedro Presbyterian.